So yes, welcome to Talem Tales. I am the GM, Kitsune's Division. Do we still want to do the intros or no?
Let's just move on.
I think so.
I mean,
Okay.
let's just go over the recap, more or less. The Twitch and Tube knows what we're on about
Okay.
at this point. If they don't, there's something seriously wrong.
We're a half hour late.
Anyway.
It's whatever.
Last time on Talem Tales, our heroes had gone to Xionis then as a job request by the halfling Vilex Greenball to discover his shortage of Twilight Wormwood. After entering the forest, Scarbles stumbled upon a figure in the distance. Deciding to wake up Enzo and Akai, the three went off in the darkness to figure out where this man went. The three discovered a piece of cloth that had been discarded in the bush. Yeah. Enzo and Kai decided to follow these while the rest of the party woke up. The party had stumbled upon a cultist hideout known as the Crimson Eye and had met the boss of this small section, who is a half-troll. After a brave fight between our heroes, they were able to defeat the half-troll and collect the bounty inside. We shall now begin this, as you guys, after you guys have just collected the bounties. Collected your loot. What are you guys doing now?
No.
Well,
you guys are still in the cave.
Should we make like a tree and leave?
I'm using pun-like humor. Thank you, Ceaderbrook.
As long as we are tidied up here, I don't see any reason left.
But it does seem to be the best course of action that we leave.
had we fully looked around?
Yes, you had fully looked around.
It's been a little while.
Yes, you looted the bodies. There was 30 gold on, not gold, silver. 30 silver on each of the bodies. And each of them had a scimitar except for the troll who just had a club on him.
Ceaderbrook, sadly, Ceaderbrook has, I think he has a scimitar on him from one guy, and he has the mace from the other dude, or club or whatever.
It's just a normal club.
Yeah,
you took the club from the troll, which only does a D4 damage.
I think we got everything last time when we are.
Yes, Aurora got files and some books. That they were the only two books that she can read. Enzo got some gold and found the stash of Twilight Wormwood that hadn't been burned yet. Yeah, that's what I said, yet. So you guys are leaving.
Yes, we're heading on out.
Alright.
Okay. If you guys head out now, you would be back at the city of Alvira by nighttime.
So who are we heading back to? Let me get this back.
We're going back to city, then possibly reporting to
the
potion guy.
Yeah, the apothecary.
Vilex Green Bottle.
Yeah, that guy. Names escaped me for a moment.
Yeah. When you get back, it should be nighttime.
Okay, here's a out of character question. Did he let us know where he was staying besides the shop? Like, if he wasn't there, should we find him?
Nope.
Great.
Did it look like his house was above his shop, or was it just like a business?
Yeah, it was a 2-story building. so you could probably assume that his house was the shop, but only Galvonis would know that, because he was the one who talked to him.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Very true.
Galvana, seeing as how
Did
we're
we
getting
save
there.
any of the wormwood? I don't remember.
I don't
Yeah,
think
I thought we did.
gathered any. We found
No,
it, but
they
we
had
didn't
like a whole pile of it.
Yeah, they had like
Crates,
3
yeah.
crates full of it.
Are we taking that
Um,
back, or?
Sure.
Yeah, we should be.
I mean, if there's
Right.
a cart
Probably should.
around,
How heavy is it? Because it's just plant, but I don't know.
I am
I mean,
try to
terrible
help.
with judging.
box.
I'm terrible with judging weight.
5 pounds. 5 pounds going once. 5 pounds going twice.
20 pounds.
Okay, that should be fine.
Basically, if you times your strength by 10, that's what your weight capacity is.
15. It's times 15.
15 might be.
God bless not variant encumbrance.
I will carry. The Ceaderbrook will carry.
Scarbles
Okay.
just squirms underneath a crate and lifts it up.
Damn.
Got that, Scarbles?
Maybe
like
not
a
the
hammer.
whole way back, but for now.
Just ask if you require
Good trade off on the way.
I'm imagining each crate is like the size of Scarbles.
I will grab a crate
Yeah,
as well
it's-
since they can lift a
It's
lot.
like it's exactly the size of Scarbles.
I'm gonna factor
Including
in
the
what
Vegeta
my
hair.
weight capacity is.
God damn
Wait,
it.
the crate has Vegeta hair?
Oh, Scarbles has
honestly.
Vegeta hair.
It wasn't intentional.
Okay, so I can lift 120 pounds and 8
don't
strength
forget-
modifier.
Don't forget sort of what you're wearing, too. Welcome to the 8th Strength Club. Welcome to joining Galahad in the 8th Strength Club.
So, Aurora's gonna pick up the final crate and just like, this is like normal for her because she's used to lifting heavy shit back at home.
Yep. They had you carry some they had you carry like farm supplies.
On the way.
Galvanus is like, I could summon a disc, but fuck you guys.
Nobody asked. Less work for me.
Galvonis I don't think has sensor floating disc.
No, I do not.
I just think
Sounds
it would
So it takes forever to move.
Yeah, besides sensor floating disc is a wizard only spell, even though it's really good to have.
Anyways,
I don't know. We can carry them 2 by 2
but
if we
anyway.
need to.
You carry them
Alright.
as you are
Okay.
as you carry them. Night is approaching. The sun is setting on the city of Alvira, and you guys are at the front gates. It's just like the last time they were basically asking you for your IDs,
Passports.
basically.
Sure.
Flash it.
I present identification.
Scarbles lives here.
I hold up my identification.
Apologies,
show 'em.
but this is security check.
Well, the only
They-
thing we're bringing back is, well, we have and some Twilight Wormwood.
Do you
Still
mind
in
if
goods.
Do you mind if we just inspect the box to make sure there's nothing dangerous inside?
Sure, go for it.
Sure.
We've had an issues with smugglers before. They say as they're just inspecting the box and just see it's full of Twilight Wormwood.
Bringing in
You
the
don't
wrong.
say.
I let them do it.
Yep.
Do
Yeah.
not resist.
No, but I am. My character is genuinely curious to know what's getting smuggled into the city. Just so he's curious what's being smuggled into the city, just so that he can. keep
Oh,
on.
you're actually asking that?
Oh yeah, he's curious.
The most common thing that people try to snuggle.
I do like a good snuggle.
Waifu.
Waifu body pillows.
Snuggling incidents on
The
That's
this.
a big problem
things
right
that-
now.
The most things that
God,
people
I've
try
used
to
so many
snuggle
damn
in-
anime body pillows.
The most things that people try to smuggle in is I need to act. I feel very dumb because I can't even remember the name of this thing, and I made it up.
Good job, you dingus.
Is it crack?
It's some form of weird illegal drug that makes people trip on shrooms.
There are few today that remember the great Snuggle Massacre of 1905.
I hate you all.
There were few survivors.
It was that day that the Snuggle Nation attacked
I
with all
hate
their
you all.
waifu body pillows.
There it is.
I'm evil.
The most common thing that smuggle in is unrefined Duricium.
Okay.
Really? What's it used for?
You see those things under the floating islands, and as you look up, you see shining runes under the islands, or under the small sections of the city districts.
Yeah.
That's what makes them float.
Floating islands? No. I promised I wouldn't touch those.
Yeah, I'm typing it out.
Duricium.
Well, I can promise you that our cargo is more of in an organic nature than your Duricium.
Duricium is very dangerous unrefined. It can be used for many good things when it's refined. Unrefined, extremely bad.
Duly noted.
Sort of like
What?
compare it to. She's trying to think of what she could compare the unrefined to. Sort of like the.
I mean, I don't know much about Duricium. I just know that it's not good to have unrefined ones here.
As you say.
Say we run into
If any of you
someone.
want to roll Arcana, you guys can try to figure out what Duricium is used for.
Ooh,
Sure.
thank you. 15.
Ah, shit. Okay.
Okay, Storm. You know what unrefined Duricium does. Unrefined Duricium is basically wild magic in a physical form.
Jesus.
It is the physical embodiment of wild magic.
Yeah, kinda. If you use unrefined one, it had some strange effects.
I'd say. It's impressive.
So long story short, don't go rolling in it.
Yep.
Is there some kind of proper authority to turn it in? Should we encounter it?
Yes. If you do find it, you should report it immediately to the Mages Guild.
Noted.
Aegis Guild. Got it. She makes a note in her notebook.
Who is Mage?
People like you and me, Gipsy. Wow. Yeah, name. They're people like you and me, Pat.
I am not a giant robot.
These plants.
What if he's gonna
No,
call me
fake
Gypsy?
bomb.
I'm not a giant robot. He's a tree. Totally different.
I pat the giant tree.
Okay.
You said the mages are like you and me. What?
So they look at your They'll look at your cargo, say that it's fine, let you walk through.
Alright, let's get this to green bottle and get our pay, I guess, and go to bed.
So you walk around the city. It's a lot of lights are out. You assume it's probably because they're closing and heading to bed.
Oh, I'm gonna
Ceaderbrook?
one thing.
Yeah. Well, no, if we're just... This is once we get into the city and we've done
You're
our
in the
business.
city. Oh, okay.
I want to go find the Druid Temple? Or the Nature Temple? Or what did you call it? What was it? It was like a Druid enclave or a park or something?
Oh, the park area.
A place where Druid... there will be one who can use their mending to mend my my wooden hammer back into shape.
Okay, that will have to wait until after, unless you guys want to split up.
No, I just wanted to put that in there so we didn't forget it.
Okay. So you guys walk to Violet's Green Ball place, and the sign is still up, but on the door it says closed. But you do see a silhouette inside. It looks like a halfling is taking stock or something similar.
I'm gonna knock on the door. Down my box, knock on door.
Hello.
Okay. You knock on it. The silhouette comes closer. You see a halfling male in a sleeping gown and nightcap, just looking at you.
Greetings and well met.
What do you need? I'm closed right now.
You got your supply back. Promise.
You're all the people that this man said.
Galvonis
Oh,
will
if I knew
wave.
that there was
I'm gonna
something-
cast light and just go a floating little light ball floats above me, so it illuminates us. He can see us.
Okay. He yawns, opens the door, and just goes, "Come in."
She's gonna pick up the box and it ends. Just carry it inside.
Yep, and I'll carry the others.
Okay. He looks at the boxes and just goes, "Yep, Twilight Wormwood." Goes to his register, pulls out 30 gold for each of you.
Sets it off to the side so he can find it.
I relayed to him the story that it was a nasty half troll that was like burning it for whatever reason.
Oh, great, a troll burn. Yet, wait, do you actually mention the cult?
Sure.
Okay, as soon as you
Ceaderbrook
mention,
doesn't know subtlety.
a cult, his eyes widen and just goes, "You saw the freaking crimson eyes?"
Yeah, we took out a few of them.
Are they
Bottom.
special?
They've been causing shit in this country for years now.
Well, then I feel no remorse for having killed them.
They don't like
No.
your stinky plants.
I don't know why, but now I had to report this to the authorities. Gonna lose all this plant.
Oh, it'll be
Well, how about
okay,
this?
little one.
How about we cut a deal?
Uh-huh.
How about for 10 extra gold and we don't say anything to anyone?
I have to report this.
Why don't we report it?
And we can leave out any extra unnecessary details if you catch my drift.
Gonna roll insight on that.
Wormwood. Like the wormwood we brought.
Does anyone else hear that? Oh god, I'm going
What is
insane.
that? What's that music?
Oh god, the pixies are back!
Oh, sorry. My daughter is playing with her music box.
Tell her to shut the hell up!
Good excuse for that, actually. I'm not gonna lie.
Thank you.
So am I rolling something for this?
Yeah,
What are you
deception
trying to
or-
exactly tell him?
Persuasion if he's trying to convince him otherwise.
What details are you talking about you're trying to leave out?
Whatever would cause him to need to tell the authorities, essentially.
Okay, that's gonna be a very hard persuasion roll because he's saying that he has to tell them because specifically the Twilight or the Crimson Eyes were evolved.
Well,
No, I have to tell this to the authorities.
It's
I can leave you out if you want.
No, tell it truthfully. There's no need to be afraid.
If they come with questions,
very
we'll
well.
admit what we saw and what we dealt with. Simple as that.
I'm sure it'll help them in the long run remove this cult,
Mm-hmm.
especially if they're causing problems like this. Destroying a healing plant, it's malicious.
Indeed.
Yeah, I don't even know why they would want to destroy this plant.
That
From
was-
the sounds of it, when we walked in, the troll was giving the...
That's odd. Trolls don't usually have the capacity to give commands like that.
He was a half troll, so you never know.
It's also the true...
Anyway, I paid you my
Wait.
gold. I'm gonna have to report this tomorrow.
Alrighty.
Good night.
He escorts you out of the shop and close it up.
Alrighty. I will take my pay and leave. Yes, waddling back to the temple. The crew.
Ceaderbrook and you had something to say. I remember Ceaderbrook.
Oh, mine was for the light cantrip.
Oh, okay. So
I could do
Ceaderbrook,
racially.
you head to the park. It seems empty right now. There's no way there. Sorry.
Here we go.
Oh,
Why
who just left?
must these creatures all sleep at night?
Because it's inconvenient and it's required.
Indeed. Says dreadfully. Knowing the curse of sleeping.
Kai shrugs. That's the best part about
I
trance.
guess all of you head back to the temple.
Yeah. Best for lodging.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Ooh, we get to meet Fantasy Tilda Swinton again.
Galvonis.
You notice some of the people in the temple are still up, mostly doing cleaning and stuff like that.
Gotcha.
Burning the midnight incense, I see.
Galvonis will kind of roll his eyes and then head on back to his room real quick. Say his goodnight prayers and then head off to bed.
Aurora would do similar. Do some prayers and head. Just pass out.
Spectacles,
Okay.
testicles, wallet, and watch.
Kai is he's gonna draft a letter and then head to bed.
Okay.
What's the lighting situation in the temple?
It's mostly, like right now, it's mostly lit by candle. but you specifically asked for a room with a window, so they were nice enough to oblige that.
Sweet.
And you get a view of the moons.
Beautiful.
You see one moon is in a crescent form and one moon is half full.
Good night, moon.
Does one of them usually more correspond with Celesta?
Roll me a nature. Or not, religion.
Got it. Religion. Ironically, not a class skill for some reason.
Should be.
8.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense. Why
It's just how it came out.
a paladin would...
He's nature instead of religion.
So as far as you know, the moons themselves are considered just under Celisa's rule, but they are named after like patrons of her.
Gotcha. Okay. Someday he'll get that down. Listen, it was a crash course. You know, he has the spirit, but he doesn't have the... Doesn't have all the book learning.
Street smarts.
Okay. So I'm guessing all of you are now in bed?
Yes.
Well, no. But yes.
Okay, anyway. Aurora.
Venom?
Venom.
Yeah,
Oh.
you keep on cutting
So-
out. What's up?
In your dream, in your dream, you are feeling a very burning sensation. It feels very hot. The heat is smoldering while you're sleeping.
Fuck. I need to roll anything?
Roll me perception.
Okay, thank you. Oh god, 22. Jesus.
Okay.
That's a lucid dream
In your
right there.
dream, you're in a is a complete black void, and then you look straight up. As you look up, you see the symbol that you wrote down in your notebook. It is the same eye that was on the cultist's clothes, and it is flaming. It is flaming right now.
Oh god. Is there... Oh, fuck. I don't know what to ask in terms of questions. I have a million running through my head immediately. Fuck. Okay, so I'm being basically baked alive by this searing eye.
Yep.
Or at least in this dream. Great. And fucking tastic.
Well, a child. A child of Talora, I see.
Who the hell are you?
Oh, my name doesn't matter right now. I'm interested why I'm viewing at you right now.
You know, I have the same fucking question.
The only way that would be possible is if you somehow copied my symbol.
Thinks back to her notebook and it just pops up beside her in her dream because, you know, dreamscape.
Yep.
The page. In this, it's at the basically a herself-sized book right beside her.
That would explain it. As long as you have that image, it's gonna be fun watching your adventures go by, child of Talora.
That's fucking ominous and creepy.
As this happens, the eye slowly gets closer to you.
Oh God! I bet. Is it getting hotter? Is it getting?
Yes,
closer?
it is getting much
It's
hotter
literally
as
a
it gets
miniature
closer.
sun. Fuck.
And as it's just an inch from your face, you wake up in a cold sweat. It's morning now.
She's just clutching her chest. It's like looks around the room, just like getting her bearings as she's just like sort of like nervous, like side glancing every couple seconds. This is not... Do I remember everything from that dream?
You remember
Okay.
voice speaking to you and heat, nothing else.
Great! That's fucking fantastic.
You decide to write down the symbol!
Okay. Did this to myself.
Yeah, you wrote down a cultic symbol. What did you think was gonna happen?
Fucking nothing! I was like, yeah, why not? I'll doodle it in case if I need to frickin' use it as evidence. Something. Okay, I'm just gonna quietly grab my shit, get dressed, and guess out of my room and just like wander around the monastery, just like pondering. Like walking around, just thinking.
It is also morning
Not paying
for you guys.
attention.
You guys are also waking up.
Galvonis will get up. He'll start to do his morning meditation / prayer. And as he's reading through the holy text he brought with him, he's going to start noticing that's a little different now, as it's turned into his Book of Shadows. It's part of his Warlock class.
You.
He'll be looking at it like, these words were not like this before. And this page was completely blank. Oh my.
Imagine something about your god being unknowable
Indeed.
or mysterious.
And he'll start to look through it at breakfast.
Okay.
Like, I'm pretty sure this page wasn't like this before. This page was absolutely not like this. There was an illustration here that I liked, and now it's just more text. Oh god. Fantastic.
Insert
As
wall
you guys
of
are
text
eating
here.
breakfast, the Scarbles' teacher comes into the room. Because you guys are basically eating in the dining hall, I imagine. Since that's where the community is.
Master!
Sifu Swilda.
You know, I'll just make it easier on myself and call her Swilda.
Yeah.
Scarbles scrambles up to her and does a bow. Master!
Ah, Scarbles, it's good to see you again.
Teacher! Scarbles got this many coins doing work! What should Scarbles do with it? And she holds up the 30 gold. Or however many.
Well, you may spend how you wish.
Okay. Monastery not needed?
Monastery not needed.
Aww.
Okay.
No,
Thank you,
Scarbles, let me
teacher.
tell you. Scarbles, let me tell you.
about it.
Oh, sorry.
Let me tell you about a great investment opportunity.
How'd you know I was gonna go into investments? God damn it.
Enzo, roll me persuasion with disadvantage.
All right.
Joking. I'm joking.
How many of you guys are there?
I don't think characters.
6 of us total.
5. What's 30 divided by 5?
No.
6.
That'd be 6.
Scarbles scoots her way under the table, and each of you just sees a hand pop up next to you, and then plop 6 gold down, and then pop up next to the next person, and plop 6 gold down.
When you get to Aurora, she looks like sort of like not paying attention, so you like throw it in her like her lap or something.
It's just next to your spoon.
Sure.
I just imagine Galvonis is so deep in his reading that the moment this hand kind of pops up into his view, he's like, ah! God damn it!
I mean, he's gonna.
Gold.
He's gonna.
By the way, did you ever give your name to Swilton?
Yeah, I would have introduced myself.
What?
De Galvonis.
I'm not sure that he did. Did he? Actually, I think we all introduced ourselves.
Yeah, let's just say that you
Only
all
for showed up.
Mr. Galvonis.
Yes, ma'am.
I noticed that you are not fond of staying in this monastery.
It's not my preferred place of dwelling, to be honest. I'm more of a...
You do understand.
I'm more of a sleeping in a bed sort of man, not sleeping on the floor.
If you wish, you may leave. Now that you have your citizen card, you are allowed to buy your own place of residence.
We're fine serving the temple. We appreciate the lodging.
Must admit the idea of my own dwelling place here wouldn't be entirely disagreeable, but considering the prices of hotels around here, it makes me cringe to think of the price of a modest accommodation. I'll have to look around and see what I can afford.
Just give me a good yard and a pleasant field.
I'm sure that you could find a very cheaply cost area. There are some buildings that are no longer in use that they are willing to sell at a fairly cheap price.
Do you know of any such places?
Cheap housing. This is a fantasy RPG.
Not myself. I have not searched around. You could try asking some guards. They might know something.
Not a bad idea. I can at least free up a room from your place if I'm able to find one of my own.
Aurora.
To the party, Aurora looks like half confused, half like has a look of dread across her face, like half remembering the dream from last night. It's just like in a cold sweat, like she's not paying attention, like all the information that's been sprouting around is going in one ear, out the other, because she's just deep in thought.
Aurora, please, the breakfast isn't that bad.
Like, she's absent-mindedly eating. It's like she's in her own like autopilot, but she's not paying attention because she's so deep in thought.
I mean, if you don't like it, you can just put it back. I mean, I don't think they're going to force you to eat the sausage. I know it doesn't quite agree with me either, but I stopped eating it.
If anybody
Aurora?
wants to, they're welcome to roll insight on Aurora.
Nope.
We'll allow this. Do I have to roll anything, Kit, or can I just be like a straight, or like, can I give myself?
What are you trying to hide it?
I'm not actively
trying to
hiding
hide it?
anything, so
Pretty
I guess
hair.
not hiding anything. I'm just, it's hard to explain.
You're just
Hiding anything.
You're in a daze. You're in a stupor.
Yeah, stupid. Thank you, Storm.
What would that be if you had to roll? 'Cause I can't think of a word for that.
Guess
Maybe-
persuasion
okay.
without saying anything, or performance. I don't know. Eh.
I honestly don't know what you would even roll.
Wait, is it you're talking about like a flat roll to notice someone feeling emotion?
Yeah.
That would be I would accept insight or perception.
Oh, I'm gonna self-insight myself because why not?
I don't know.
12.
I'll say Storm, Ceaderbrook, and it doesn't look like Kai rolled.
I'm sorry,
So,
what's my name?
Sorry, Galvonis and Ceaderbrook. You do notice something off about her.
Uh-huh.
If you're going to throw up, there's a trash can over there, my dear.
She's just gonna shake her head, like, huh? She looks at you.
You're sweating profusely all over the table. Are you alright?
Ceaderbrook will start fanning her with his giant fan. His giant leaf.
What giant? Oh, the breezy
Giant
leaf.
leaf. The breezy leaf. It's breezy. It's a leaf.
You flip it to the bottom side. You have like a good gust hitting you.
Oh God, I don't need that much air. Thank you, though. I do appreciate it. I've just been lost in thought. I had this weird dream last night.
Dreams are often windows to the soul. Copper for your thought.
It's weird because I woke up in a cold sweat, remembering most of that dream, and she will explain what she felt. The searing heat and whatever other feelings that she felt last night.
Well,
I
Kai's
can't
gonna...
recall everything.
Is the guy, the head of the temple, still with us at the table?
Yes, and she is listening.
Okay. He's gonna ask her, is there anyone at the temple who's proficient in interpreting dreams?
We have one that you could possibly talk to.
They always would give me some clarity, maybe clear my head.
Possibly something to do
Very
to move
well.
forward.
Very well. I can introduce you to them.
Can
Thank you,
Galvonis roll
lady.
something? Oh, sorry.
Sure.
I just said
What do you
thank
want to roll?
the lady?
What would you say would be something to interpret like symbols and dreams? Arcana, religion?
I would say that would be one of the two. You can choose which one.
Okay. Since they're both the exact same, I'll do Yeah, let's do religion.
Keep in mind that she does not know the symbol, the eye symbol in her dream.
Mm-hmm.
She just knows that she was weak. Okay. So for I'm trying to think of how to explain this.
Could be a great number of things. Could be the all-seeing eye of providence. Could be your own...
She didn't mention eye.
Oh. She just mentions the heat and... What else was it?
Heat and a voice.
Heat and a voice. Oh. And he'll actually kind of perk up at that. He'll kind of like eyebrow raised and just kind of staring at her intently.
Oh no! I think I know what you're going for.
Do you remember anything else? Pray tell.
My dream is so fuzzy. It's like I just remember the voice and hearing heat. It's like it was being boiled alive by like a miniature sun, point blank.
I know the feeling. Pray tell, what did it sound like?
She will do the best imitation of the voice possible.
It was sort of a guttural and deep voice.
She will attempt to
Roll me performance.
Okay, my worst stat. We go with a modified 20.
Roll.
Okay, you were able to imitate it fairly well from what you remember.
Galvonis will kind of give her another raised eyebrow. He doesn't... Like, he went from pleased to, like, He's gonna kind of lean back in his chair and kind of stare at her. He's gonna kind of he's gonna kind of arch his fingers together. Does this, pray tell, sound familiar to you? Those who have ears should hear. He's gonna...
Why? I recognize that.
You don't remember anything he said.
Okay. Just shakes head.
Fair enough.
If you wish, I could send you to meet the monk in my monastery who could possibly help you.
Please. Give me something else
Very well.
for my mind.
She will make a gesture asking you to sit up, and if any of you want to
I will follow
she
her.
will not stop.
Galvonis will not follow, but he'll look over at Aurora. If you have any more of these dreams and you can remember a little more of them, please let me know. I'd love to hear.
I'll keep you posted.
Okay. Are any of you following her, or are you guys just staying there?
Well, this has been all fun and dandy, but I need to go elsewhere. This is actually boring me. Bye-bye!
Scarbles want to eat a toast.
What?
Scarbles want to eat a toast.
Okay.
What about Ceaderbrook and Kai? Sorry.
Enzo just
I'll follow.
fuck this shit. I'm out.
She needs, you know, brusque fanning.
Dragon, what about
Kai.
you?
Yeah, he'll see what about this dream. He's somewhat interested.
Okay.
You guys for coming along. I feel a little bit better with some companions who might be able to help. I'll just
Okay.
give you a solid pat on your shoulders, attempting to reach Cedar's shoulder.
You guys are being escorted down a hallway to a room with a very big door. She opens the door, and there you see a man with bronze colored skin, reading the books inside this with books. He is wearing the traditional monastery temple outfit. I want to say you guys. Actually, I need to check. Can this type of a monk do this?
Oh.
Specific monk archetype, am I right?
Yeah, it's a specific archetype.
Learning how to fist properly. And no, I will not rephrase that.
No, that's fine. That's entirely your whim.
You know what? Roll me perception.
What?
Perception.
24, Jesus.
What do the other two
Aurora.
want you to roll? Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I'm asking if the other two would like to roll.
Oh, sorry.
Welcome to, at least.
Sure.
Hold
What are we
on.
rolling?
Hold on, let me bring it up.
Perception.
Perception, sure. Alright.
There we go.
Shit.
And 20. Wow, decent
Okay,
rolls.
you don't really see this, but Aurora and Ceaderbrook.
Yes.
From behind this man, you see spectral arms coming out and grabbing a book and handing it towards the man.
Oh, that's so fucking cool.
If any of you want,
We're gonna have a ghost.
if any of you want to do anything, roll me a intelligence to figure out what he is doing.
My only stat in 0.
Okay.
4.
Aurora, you have no idea.
Hey, wait, I'm a knowledge cleric. Can I use my channel divinity or something to
You
give
already
me
used that.
bonuses?
Take that.
Hey!
Who cares if I got a
Gipsy.
-1? Just roll good, idiots.
Gypsy, you've heard of people who were able to make astral images for themselves to fight. This is one of them. As the man turns around, you see his eyes are just pure golden color. And Gypsy, with that roll, I will say you know exactly what this race is. This is a Kalistar.
What? But Gypsy doesn't know what that is.
Or no, not Gypsy. Ceaderbrook.
But Gypsy doesn't know what that is.
Yeah,
Oh, you don't know what a Kalistar is?
I don't think
you
any of
spell
us
it?
do.
Mm-mm.
Oh.
I've certainly never heard of it.
I keep hearing Calistar.
Yeah. They are basically they're an Eberron race.
Oh,
I remember reading about those fuckers.
They're basically people
Those
who
motherfuckers.
they're basically people who have come in contact with like dreamscape creatures
Yo,
and have
that's
been
cool.
enchanted by them.
I have an Eberron blind spot. I don't know Eberron lore.
It's complicated.
Cool.
Yeah, they're
Okay.
they're basically people who have gone into contact with dream creatures.
Yes,
Yeah,
I've once seen I've seen spirit wolves that are much the same concept.
The man turns to you and just goes, "Oh, I was not expecting guests in this area."
Ooh.
We weren't exactly expecting you either, to be fair.
yeah, I'm kind of a little lost. Scratches the back of her head, bows an apology.
I mean, Swilda's still escort,
Us.
Yes.
right?
Yes. Swillow will basically gesture her hand as if to greet this person. I would like to introduce you to to one of my, not one of my personal students, but a student of this monastery. Koratash.
Ratosh.
Here, I will write that out, what it says.
And you need to pull up my notes, because I did not pull up those 4. Sabotage. Where is... Oh. Oops, there we are.
How may I be of service to you?
Ash.
Hello?
Sorry, I'm typing shit out. Do you say he was a dragon or is he like human?
Huh? He's human. He's
Bronze
human in appearance. Yeah.
Gold eyes. Let's see. I will introduce myself. I am Aurora Borealis. I came seeking for assistance with the odd dream I had last night that gave me the chills.
I have studied a bit into dreams myself after being blessed with a Quinari.
You think you can help me?
Perhaps the Quinari can possibly help me understand your dream a bit better, but I need to know what exactly your dream was. By the way, that is basically what a Kalisar kind of looks like. And that thing behind it is a Quinari.
The celestial thingy-madoodles that they've been blessed by.
Yep.
I will explain what I remember of the dream. It's like, I want clairvoyance, I want to know what the rest of the dream was. It feels so... It feels like I remember more, but I don't.
He
Is this
will
a
roll.
Kalistar for ants? It's a Kalistar for ants.
Sorry, it was the first image that I pulled up.
It's okay.
I can get a bigger image if you want.
I googled it and I already found it. I found that image. Cool.
You will roll a wisdom +3. Okay, he looks at it. This is all you remember, correct? Venom?
Yeah, I said, mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't hear you.
Sorry, I said, aha.
That's not much information, but perhaps I can... something... Burning in a voice. This possibly sounds like someone was personally contacting you. Perhaps someone trying to send a message, or trying to warn you of something. The fire, though, does not sound like something too helpful.
Hey, be out of character. Can I roll something to think if this connects to my journal, the symbol I rolled? No.
Sure, I will say roll insight with disadvantage.
Heaven, god damn it.
Oof.
I'm trying so hard.
Yeah, you can't exactly connect the dots. But you do feel like you may have done something to do this. For this to happen.
Yeah, I'll explain. That's like, yeah, I feel like I did something decent within the past day or so that may have caused this. I don't know what. Whether she wrote it down, said something, there's no clue.
Well, this is all I can gather from that limited information.
wish I roll better on your insight. I wish I... Wait. Okay. Can I re-roll my channel divinity?
What? Divinity.
No.
Or...
No. I will say that you have to say you are channeling divinity first before you can do that.
Okay.
Because I don't believe that channel divinity...
To see if I can get like some sort of vision or something along that line. I don't know what to roll.
Can you post channel divinity for me for what yours does? Okay, starting at 2nd level, you can use your channel
10
divinity
minutes,
to tap.
I gain proficiency with a chosen skill and/or tool.
No.
God fucking.
I'm sorry, but if I did that, it sounds like it would be broken.
That's fair. Them's the way the dice fall.
Okay.
That's why I like being a DM. I get to control everything.
Unlimited power.
Yes.
Anyway.
You don't have to discover the truth of your dreams in its own time.
Exactly. I'm sorry that I can't exactly help you. It's just too limited of knowledge.
Understandable. She looks kind of disappointed at that. During that. Thank you for your time, though.
I fan harder.
Okay. I guess now we'll switch to Enzo.
Hooray!
That was pretty
Enzo,
weird, but we're
what do you
back in
want?
the club.
Don't worry about that.
Tom,
Yeah.
what do you want?
I'm gonna go visit Krazex.
Crossex, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
He was what was this thing again? He was I didn't write it down last time. He was like a dragonborn thing.
He was a black
Was
scale
one of the
dragon
guard.
and one of the guards.
What?
He's a guard.
Yeah, the guard. What was he in terms of race?
Black scale dragonborn.
Yeah, Black Dragon.
Okay, just making sure I have that
The
down.
keyboard.
And a member of Organization 13, based on the name.
Yes, but I will go visit him.
Okay, so you go to the police. Think, are you actually trying to talk to him, or
Yeah.
are you hiding? Oh, okay. So
Direct approach.
Crossex is just talking to some of the other guards. Namely 2 dwarves right now.
Well, I don't want to be too much of a bother, but hello.
Oh, it's you again.
Yes, it's me again. I've just been oh so curious. Now, you don't have to answer, but I don't suppose you have a significant other of the woman type?
What?
He's gonna blush a bit and is gonna roll insight at disadvantage because of that.
Are you asking me out, or
Charm?
Shipping 2.0.
Yeah, I was gonna say, are you sure you're playing the right character right now?
What? Roll me deception, since you're obviously
this is
hiding
comedy
something.
gold.
Let's see. Oh, I do know.
I'll say it goes
This is
to
awkward.
you. I'll say it goes to you.
So, can
He's just blushing a bit and just like, why are you asking such a personal question?
Personal question. Ha! This guy over here. Well, are you gonna tell me or not?
I mean, I have no wife right now. I don't even have a girlfriend at the moment.
I want to. I wish I was there. I wanted to roll heavy insight.
Yeah, you can roll insight if you want, Enzo.
Alright. Gotta keep.
Stick to the roof.
Nope.
Ah. Oh.
You cannot read him.
You have to be the most boring cop I've ever met. My goodness.
Excuse me?
I mean, let's face it, women love a man in uniform.
I guess?
What are you? What is going on? What is happening?
I think Enzo's gay.
I was about to say, I think he's coming on to him. The ultimate assassin.
Is he coming on to him with an AP?
The knife. Oh god. Oh, I can't say that.
So what am I rolling now?
He's rolling
put
to
it
see
in
if you're coming on to him.
That's an interesting insight check.
Persuasion.
that is the perfect insight
Flamestorm.
check.
Roll to seduce, Enzo.
Enzo senpai. No.
Oh no.
Okay, are you coming on to him?
No.
You're just shitting with him.
Is there anything else you need?
Well, if that's not the case, I'm pretty sure you already. I'm pretty sure you already heard your reports by now about how all the great things we've been doing.
Oh,
Have we?
excuse me, what are you talking about? All I know is that you helped me with the boomer gang.
Oh, our recent adventures had us take down this mighty troll and these pathetic men.
A troll and men.
Oh yes, they were cultists of some sort. I already forgot the name.
The blush immediately comes off of his face and he looks serious. A cult.
Yes! They wore red, some sort of symbol I can't recall.
Well, was it an eye?
Yes! How about that?
Come with me. He said
Well,
he's gonna try to grab your arm.
Ooh,
Well,
now he's
no.
the one making the moves.
Are you coming on to me, sir?
Sir, this is not a joking matter.
Well,
You have
if you
come-
say so.
I need you in for questioning.
Very well, very well.
Well, now you did it.
Yeah. I love that the rogue
Ooh,
gets arrested
wants to play
first.
20 questions.
Gotta break the ice up.
Yeah.
Did not plan for it to go this way, but okay.
Expect the unexpected, motherfucker.
Always.
Yep.
This is what happens when you split the party.
Yep.
Don't you know you never split the party?
First
Thank you.
question. Were you by yourself or were you with the group that I saw you with earlier?
Yes, I was with my group.
Okay.
Oh shit.
He'll take that note down. And he looks at the dwarfs. And gives them some sort of signal. The dwarves nod and heads toward the inside of the building. Secondly, what were these cultists doing?
Oh, they were after, what was it? Some sort of leaf thing?
Leaf thing.
Oh, I don't know what this stuff is called. It's like for potions or something.
I see. Who were you hired by to take care of these people?
Fuck, I actually forgot his name.
Violet Green Bottle.
You know,
Yeah, I'll just say that guy then.
This is like the Bill and Ted level of.
Enzo's dumb.
Like it's like an alchemist guy, man.
Did you and your party
Radical.
collect anything from the cultist?
I suppose the others collected their weapons, I think. I wasn't really paying attention to that. I was in the other room getting the stuff.
The
Stuff.
The stuff.
The potion stuff.
He's gonna roll insight on you.
It's the truth, and you
No,
know
it's not!
It literally is.
Roll it! Roll deception!
Stole extra money behind our backs. Nobody paid attention. Yeah, I remember that. Aurora does.
Roll me deception, Enzo.
But,
Oof.
oh, damn.
He nods and just writes it down.
One time.
Okay. And then he's just seriously looking at you.
Where the dice fall?
You're gonna have to wait here until the rest of your party mates come over.
Oh, how wonderful.
Okay.
I'll cut.
Yep, cut to the other party. What are you guys doing now after eating your fill and Aurora talking to the person?
Now I go get my wooden mallet mended, tree trunk mallet mended.
Okay, you go. You find some druids. They're able to fix it.
Oh, they make a young tree very happy.
And then
Trying to think. You can go ahead.
okay, Kai is gonna try and find some kind of a courier or a mail delivery service.
Okay. Kai, actually, you do see something besides like a career thing that might interest you.
Oh, you got distracted along the way. Okay. What was it?
No, while looking at like the posters of like job queries and stuff like that.
Oh, he said.
Oh,
See
okay.
He said courier.
a poster that says archery contest.
Interesting.
It is saying that it has a very generous reward, like monetary reward. That reward being, give me 1 sec to look at my notes to find it. You get 200 gold pieces as a reward for winning the competition.
Shit.
Very
All
nice.
cash.
Yeah, he's definitely gonna try and take down any information that he can from that, and after he takes care of getting the letter sent, then he'll make sure to sign up for that.
Okay, it says that sign-ups are at the park that Ceaderbrook is at right now, and the contest is today. It's anyone who wants to sign up.
All right. Does that?
Do I want to make Ceaderbrook compete?
Is there any cost, or when he does?
Nope,
if he
it's
does
just a
sign-
sign-up.
No, I'm referring to getting the message sent. Is there a cost for that when he does find it?
It's like it. If you send to like basically the Alves equivalent of a post office, it's like 50 silver.
Okay.
50 silver, Jesus.
Or 5 silver, 5 silver.
All right.
Say.
100 gold.
Hey, at least
It'd be
they'll
like
arrive.
sending to like the equivalent of the president.
Copper isn't very valuable in this country.
Apparently, because I have none.
Wait until I invent electricity.
Ah,
Then we'll go.
you jest.
And then I just DM'd you the message.
Okay. They will send it to the. They will send it as soon as you give it.
Excellent.
They will ask if you want a certain type of carrier to send it.
What are the options?
They have normal pigeons, pseudo dragons, and
Abnormal
eagles.
pigeons.
Did you just say asshole pigeons?
Yeah, abnormal pigeons.
Oh.
An eagle should be fine.
Okay. They'll ask for like 2 extra silver on that.
Fair enough.
I just said that because he said normal pigeons.
Asshole
Normal pigeons. Abnormal pigeons.
Okay. What are the rest of you doing?
Galvonis will go. As he's walking down the street, he'll still have his head kind of buried in his book, but he'll be asking the guards about potential places of residence, since he has heard about some places being unused.
You actually go up to a guard.
Yes.
The guards look at you and are just like, and just go, "Sir, we need you to come with us."
Why?
You're wanted for some questioning.
What did I do? I just started living here. I've been stuck inside a monastery, for God's sakes. Alright, what's my crime? What's my crime? What am I being charged with? I'd like to know before I'm thrown into a cell.
We were informed by one of your companions that you had a meeting with certain individuals.
Certain who?
You can roll intelligence. You can roll intelligence to figure out what they're talking about, or insight.
Insight. Where's my insert? Inshimmergerg.
At the very least, we expect
you know they're
Alchemist
talking about the
to
Crimson
report.
Eye. You know they're talking about the Crimson Eye.
Oh, one of our jobs. God. You know, you could have just asked us about our job history. You can just come out and you don't have to say it so ominously. Make it sound like I'm talking to a drug dealer. All we did was bring in some suspicious plants into the city, and the guards were like, "Oh yeah."
Why you throw that over?
They then look at you intently and
Don't give me the stink eye.
Sir, please do not resist.
I'm not resisting. Let go.
They are carrying you off.
I'm not resisting, he said, resistantly.
I know what Aurora wants to do now. By the way.
Okay, what is Aurora doing?
2 things. One thing is, just like Kai, she does want to send off a letter specifically to her mom. I'll DM you that message. And she will request I don't know what her mother is used to seeing, so she'll just do a pigeon. Oh, she'll pay up the 5 silver and send a letter.
Okay.
After she wrote it. Pre-wrote it. I will DM you that momentarily. Then, second thing is that she'd probably, I guess, go to the shopping district just for waddling around, see if there's anything she wants to buy. Like anything interesting.
Okay.
Perception? Or nay?
Sure.
21.
Okay, there are a lot of interesting stops, but actually what is interesting towards you, you see guards coming up to you.
She will look at them quizzically. May I help you, gentlemen?
Ma'am, we need to... You need to come with us for questioning.
This is about her job. We did. Raises an eyebrow.
Perhaps. We were informed that you met certain individuals.
Okay. Who spilled the beans? Was it the stupid rogue?
We are not obliged to say. Roll insight.
God damn it. 22. Only time.
Yeah,
I get
it's-
good rolls.
Yeah, it's Enzo. He's the one who told them.
I look at
She
you and
just
it's like, was it the
face
stupid
palms?
rogue? And they both look at each other really sharply. And then look back.
Yeah,
Okay,
they
she's immediately
did, and they
Going to
yeah, they
face
looked at each
palm,
other and were
and then-
looked back at her and sorry. What they did was
She's gonna-
look at each other, look at her, and just said, "We're not obliged to say."
She just face palms, slowly lowers her hand to pinch the bridge of her nose. Swear to God, if he's getting us arrested, I'm going to kill him.
Well, that'll
No
get you
offense.
arrested too.
But I will come out willingly. She will follow them.
Okay. Kai, Scarbles, and wait, is that all? Oh yeah,
Peter.
that's all.
Ceaderbrook's in a park.
Yeah, the guards come up to all of you and ask the same thing. We need you to come with us.
Are we all in a group or separately?
Just like separate because we all went our different ways.
Yeah. Separately.
Okay. I'll let someone else go first.
Ceaderbrook, do you want to go first?
I'm trying to decide if Ceaderbrook sees guards and starts running again.
Fuck, it's a popo.
Oh, I thought of something horrible, but I'm gonna say after the fact.
No, that's fine. No, I'll cooperate.
Damn,
Okay.
I was hoping that you were going to like just ragdoll and make them lift you.
No, I do try. When I see the guards coming, hold on. Can I do like a perception to see if I notice the guards coming
Sure.
from
Why am I
further
expecting
away
you to-
than they're already there?
Yeah, roll perception.
I'm half expecting you to teach
Yeah, you
those.
see them. You see them
Okay.
coming.
I get Ceaderbrook gets nervous and pretends to be a tree.
Roll hide. Roll hide.
Oh,
Like he's not even sure if they're looking for him for sure. He's just like, I'm just gonna act natural. All right, that's what. What would hiding be?
Yeah, stealth. I mean, roll to stealth.
All right.
oh
Are
fuck! I'm dying.
Are you-
that
Are you
that
ready?
cough hurt me.
Oh,
Need more
well.
lemonade.
You know what? I'll say it's with advantage because you are in a park and there are trees.
Sweet,
they have to
16.
pass it.
So
16.
the guards come. They thought they saw something humanoid. They're just like, huh? Guess it was our imaginations, and walk off.
The only one who can get away with a crime lawfully is Ceaderbrook. Not even the rogue can get away with a crime. It can only
What's
be
also
easy,
great is
easy
he's a
life.
freaking paladin.
That's
Easy game, easy
fucking
life.
great.
Okay, Scarbles,
fuck.
you're up.
Scarbles just chilling.
Okay, the men come into the monastery, and Swelton comes with them. They look at Scarbles and Swelton says, Scarbles, these men seem to need to ask you some questions.
What now? I haven't even left the house this morning.
We've been informed that you've been meeting some strange people.
Do trees count as people?
They look at each other quizzically. I guess.
Then
Any
Scarbles
strange
guesses.
trees lately?
So I guess they'll escort you to the police office, which you all meet at. And lo and behold, Enzo is right next to Crozex.
Hey guys! How's it going?
Galvonis has his arms crossed and is just glaring at him.
The
did
elf
you-
man has a big mouth.
What did you do?
Yeah, what?
I have an
Went along with
exclamation
what he
point.
said. What did you do?
Okay,
Cracks her
Ceaderbrook.
knuckles like, I'm gonna deck him.
Hold, give me a bit, Ceaderbrook.
Well, it might be relevant.
According to... Okay, what do you do?
Ceaderbrook decides that he, after successfully evading the guards, that he kind of wants to go report those cultists to Crow's Egg.
God damn it.
So he's sneakily avoiding the guards, goes to where Crow's Egg is to report it.
That's perfect.
Okay, you find a police station at Crossex's ass.
I just think it's important that they didn't even escort me there. I just kind of walk in casually right as the meeting starts.
Okay. So what do you do once you walk in?
So I walk in and I go, I walk in and I wave and I said,
Ah, there you are. I wanted to tell you about some... Oh, everyone's here.
Well, just slow pans over to him.
Hello,
Yes,
talking tree.
According to your friend here, you had a run-in with the Crimson Eye.
Yeah, that happened.
We did? What does it have to do with you?
It has a lot of things to do with us, as we are in charge of the safety of not just the city of Alvira, but the entire country.
So they pose a threat.
Exactly. And according to your elf friend, you have some stuff that you got from the cultists besides the plants that you were instructed to collect.
Let's see. She will place her staff on the table, just like as evidence, willingly giving it up.
I put a scimitar and a club on.
I don't know what else I grabbed, honestly.
You grab 2
think that was
books
it.
and 4 files.
Okay,
Oh,
I will
that's right.
plop those down on the table, and I will open up my journal to the day of and show the symbol, because, yeah, I doodled it with my journal entry.
Roll me perception, actually. Roll me, perception for your book.
13.
So, you notice something on your book. That symbol that you wrote in ink, it looks actually burnt. It
like
looks like
there?
it was actually burnt into the page.
Oh, this was in here yesterday.
No, it's there. It looks like it was burnt into the page. And not...
When I
That's
drew
what
it,
she
and
means.
then
It's like, what the fuck? That's I did not do that yesterday.
As if you also flip the pages of your book, you notice the symbol is also burned into other pages.
Matt.
Pretty hair lady shouldn't write in fire.
Fire. I wrote it in ink.
You wrote a cultist symbol.
She was taking notes. Harmless mistake.
Why is that bad?
Whatever god they worshipped, or whatever they worshipped, is now watching you.
She just goes pale at that. That's what that dream was, she says out loud. Kind of like
All we
piecing it
know
together.
about this cult is that they. All we know about this cult is that they are yes, Enzo.
So you want the book then? We'll hand it over. Here, take it.
We want all information about them. All we know about them is that that eye symbol. It's a symbol of whatever these guys worship, and apparently it allows their god to keep an eye on them.
Exactly. I'll keep an eye on you guys. See? Works fine for us.
I'm sorry,
Lord.
man, but I must ask for that notebook.
He looks like really conflicted about it. It's like, okay, so I'm assuming pages that were behind that were burned, but were the ones in front also burned?
Just behind it, like everything behind it had the symbol
Almost soon.
etched into it.
He'll just hand the whole thing over, like just slide it over with all the other shit that she collected.
Look, I'm sorry about you losing this. I can replace it with a fresh notebook, if that is okay with you.
Alright. Her arm, like, sort of like half down, like kind of like a little bit depressed that she has to give up that in particular. I'll damn you, why, Kit?
Okay.
About returning it once you're done with your investigation.
The book will have to be kept under the church's watch to make sure that there's not more demonic curses on it.
Couldn't just rip out the eyeball pages?
wait, something just occurred to me. What if we just drew the eyeball just all over the place?
That's probably bad.
Do you
Like-
want to do that?
No, but like, isn't that like a huge vulnerability? If they can't get rid of it?
Out of
They gotta
Pretty
figure out
much.
a way
They
to
would have to, like-
handle that magic.
They would basically have to get an entire exorcist, like an entire exercise for the building, or just burn down the building entirely.
Good to know.
Out of curiosity, if Galvonis were to cast a protection of good spell on this book, would he be able to counteract the evil magic within?
Roll me Arcana.
There you are. Nat 20, baby!
Okay, you would know that it would take a very, very high level mage to even try to basically burn away the eyeball mark.
From within the book.
you can tell that this is very high level demonic or devil magic.
Hmm.
Devil. That's good to know. Devil.
Wait, did I mentioned that
Okay.
they had devil stuff because there was the book Devils and You.
Devils and you. Well, listen, Ceaderbrook doesn't read books. They're made from the skins of the flesh of his people.
So yeah. Cross Sex will look at all of you and just ask, is there any more information you can tell me? Do not have much on them.
Yeah, it was a chance encounter. There really wasn't much to say.
I mean, there's also where they were held up in that forest. May have left more information behind, but I could not translate anything besides the 2 books there and I guess these files.
You couldn't translate much of the files. You could only get their name and race.
Yeah, I'll say that. It's like I got names on these files, and these 2 books I could read in English, and then these 3 like books I can't even translate because they're in demonic, not any of the languages that I know.
Well, it's kind of obvious why you wouldn't. They're all written in Infernal. Enzo, what do you want?
Question. You said that the book or the notebook had the pages that weren't marked. They're like in front of in the front, right?
Yes, they were all in the front, but they were all pages behind.
Yeah, Enzo will attempt to grab the book and rip those pages out then.
Oh,
Roll me a sleight of hand. I imagine she wrote this play pretty close to the front.
Yeah, I wrote it clear, page by page.
15.
So roll me a sleight of hands and I won't roll Krozek's perception to see if he knows you taking the book. Because I imagine you don't want to take evidence in front of a policeman. Like, I imagine you want to do that discreetly.
Yee.
Hey,
Oh,
and
Krozek sees you and grabs your hand. Do not touch the evidence.
well, hey, no need to get all fussy.
He glares at you. He's gonna roll intimidate on you.
oh god, and Dragonborns get proficiency in that.
So what do I roll to beat that?
You have to roll insight. It's always insight.
Okay. Hey.
You are not intimidated by him, but you can clearly tell by his voice that he has this as a very serious matter.
Well, I was only trying to actually do some good around here. Excuse me.
Ooh, them are fight words. Out of character.
Fight words.
Good though.
Excuse
I mean,
me,
hey.
what is that supposed to mean?
I was going to rip the pages out and hand them right back to her, Miss Rainbow Head over here.
Ripping out the pages won't do much. Those pages need to either be burned or be exercised.
Well, that seems like the excessive option, don't you think, sir?
We've had these cult members bring in things. These are the only 2 ways of getting rid of the symbols.
And why don't I believe it?
What about putting it in a lead box?
Can I
That is
roll
actually
an
what he put them in. That is actually what they were in.
Can I roll an Arcana check to see if I can, if like ripping out the not bad pages would actually be bad?
Yeah.
Thinking that you were going to rip out the pages that weren't burned into for her.
17. Hey.
Okay, yeah. You know that if you rip these pages because they are etched in, that will mean that he has more sight on. That whatever this thing has more sight in the area.
Really, even if it doesn't have the eye on it, huh?
No. Wait, you're asking to actually burn the pages?
I'm talking about all the pages that came before, the ones that don't have the eye on. Like, if I ripped those pages out, the ones that don't have
those
the
would be
eye-
fine. Those would be fine. I thought you were
Yeah,
asking that actually had the etches burned in.
Well,
If you
I
wish, I
think-
can allow.
yes, just give her those specific pages, and I'm sure
You
it'll
will
be fine.
rip them out. There's only about. I imagine you did this very close to the front.
It's
And I will
like
say
maybe
he
like
did-
30 to 40 pages in.
Okay. He'll give you the pages that don't have the eye and just hand you them.
He will immediately grab the ones that don't have the eye symbol and just clutch them close to her chest.
Do I get a thank you, Miss Rainbow? Hmm?
This is, she'll mumble something under her breath, trying to hide what she's about to say.
Can I roll a perception?
I will let everybody in the room who's in front of me roll stealth. A natural one, no! Everybody hears this. I guess it doesn't matter if you roll anything.
No, if they roll that one. Yeah,
I'll roll
unless
for
you
fun.
that
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, most of you feel like rolling
So
for
what did you
fun-
say?
It's like, this is the last thing I had of my father before he disappeared. And she's gonna say that solemnly, like,
I'm sorry to hear that. I am only following orders.
just say very quietly.
I go over and I slap Enzo on the back.
Ow!
And I pat him on the back and I'm like,
Thank you. You are wonderful.
Well, unless that's all the info you have for us, I say you're free to go.
What a kind and selfless man.
I will raise my hand after we're done. If the staff doesn't prove useful, then can I have it back?
He looks at the staff and tosses it back to you. There's no symbol on it.
We'll catch it.
It doesn't seem to be
Put it on her back.
prevalent to the case.
Presented all evidence forward that I thought may have been necessary.
Galvonis will look at
well,
all the
Okay.
guards in the room. I suppose we're done here then.
Krozak nods his head.
Galvonis is going to flutter his cape as he turns around, and he's going to look at the guards that dragged him in, and he's going to do the eye thing where he holds up his fingers to his eyes and then points to them, and he's going to angrily glare at them and say, "Those who have self-knowledge, the word cannot contain them." And he walks away.
Bye, guard guys! And Scarbles follows.
It was lovely to see you again. I hope our paths will cross again soon.
And just remember, it was I, Enzo, who provided the information pissed.
I came soon after.
Aurora's just gonna quietly walk out.
But it's not a competition. I'm proud of your honesty, Enzo.
And I give him a high 5.
Ow, Jesus.
The classic greeting of my order.
Okay.
Not really.
So, after being out of the guards area, where do you guys just go?
Galvonis. Ugh. Galvonis wants to go back to searching for places, but he doesn't want to talk to the guards anymore. Is there like a housing district or some administrative office?
If you go back to where you got your license, like your ID plates, they could probably help you.
Oh joy. Alright, Galvonis will start heading that way.
Okay. You head there. You get a meeting with someone very fast.
Oh, thank God.
This is a... what race should I make this person?
Random race chart.
Sure, I'll do a random
Roll
race.
fortune.
I'm gonna make you I'm gonna make
Yeah,
you
right.
Australian. Nope. Alright. Alright,
You're like a
Galvonis
random
shall.
race chart. So what were you gonna say?
Galvonis shall walk up to him and introduce himself, and I am Galvonis Salazar Zostrionis, and I'd like to inquire about possible residency. Preferably cheap residency.
Okay. You walk up and you are greeted by a water genasi, a female one.
Okay.
So you are looking for a place of residency? Any particular area that you would like to stay in?
Wherever is affordable for now.
Affordable. Could you be a bit more specific? Are you more looking
Cheap as fuck.
Could we recommend the monastery?
Classic.
The lowest
If you-
bracket you have?
if
What's
you
the
want
lower one below that?
Well, if you are actually looking to buy a place, instead of just renting an area, which is something I highly recommend, it just means once you are done pay off, you won't have to pay anything else.
Mm-hmm.
And you are free to be able to do whatever you wish with the city. Of course,
Of residency.
buying isn't exactly cheap, but we can set up payment plans for you to slowly pay it off.
Do you have a catalog or something I can look at? Someplace, a list? Some places I can go and look at?
Not exactly. I know of one place that is probably going to be the cheapest you'll find. It's a bit of a fixer-up. It's the only problem.
Perhaps better than the place I'm staying at right now, but go on.
She will hand you a picture. What you see is kind of a big area, but the building in it is a giant warehouse.
I'm not looking for a mansion.
It's the cheapest one that we have available, unless you want to buy an actual house.
Ugh. Pray tell, how much?
1,500 gold, but we could set
1,500.
in for the total cost of the place. But we can set up perhaps some sort of monthly pay that you try to pay off. And
Very
this can
good
be
word.
affordable.
And you said this is the cheapest that
Yeah.
you have is a warehouse.
If you're setting up a loan,
It hasn't been used for a while.
Any chance I can go and take a look at it at some point?
Very well. We can have you look at this place. You are allowed to do whatever you wish once you buy this place. You can even set up a business or anything your heart desires. As long as you are willing to pay the funds.
Galvonis will see if he can get the address of this place so he can go and take a look at it.
She will give you the place. She will give you the location.
Alright. He'll go check the place out if you want to jump back to everyone else.
Sure. Unless any of you guys actually followed him.
Nah. I would be
I'll be kind. I'll go.
Ah! Enzo! God!
okay.
What is with you, man?
Aurora would have gone back out to the shopping district. Now that she no longer has a journal, she's gonna acquire a new one.
Okay. You're able to find some very easily. They're only about a silver piece.
Silver? Silver?
Silver. A.
Okay, I will ask them, is there any possible way of inserting all my old pages that were ripped out of my other journal?
That will be a bit hard since our books are bound already. But we can certainly ask someone if they can mend the page together.
That's what she was asking. Either mend it or just like bind it to
Unfortunately, I don't know magic myself.
Is there where I can pages mended to my book then? Anyone you might know?
Just look around the town. This town is full of wizards and other spellcasters who might know the mending spell.
Thank you. And she will.
Doesn't Aurora have
Pay
the
for the-
mending spell?
I don't know, do I?
I'm pretty
I remember
sure you
nobody
do.
I
had
have a
mending.
cantrip.
Wait, you do? Because I was checking before and nobody had mending.
You didn't ask Aurora.
Oh, that's fair.
Hey.
Didn't you? Yeah, you used it on the freaking bar table.
You make.
Right, yeah, I forgot about that. I'm an idiot. Okay, I'm going to cast mending on the... I'm going to place, like, the pages that I've already written on in the front. I'm going to cast mending right there. Oh,
Okay. You don't need to roll anything.
Don't have an option. I just
You
left it.
are able to put the pages together.
Thank God. She'll hold the book close to her chest, and she will nod her thanks, and then go rejoin Enzo and Galvonis.
Okay.
Ah! God! Dang it! I'm just trying to buy a place. I can't believe you.
Oh, so that's what you're doing.
I mean, it's not like we can afford it. Or you can, anyway. But, you know, having someone like me around, maybe we can cut a better deal. Who knows?
I trust you even less than before.
Galvonis will raise an eyebrow at Enzo.
Hey, I fixed you a book. You should be appreciative of my efforts here.
She'll look at you with like, "No, I was going to be nice, but if you're gonna be a dick about it, she'll just like punch you in the chest."
Really quick. I do have something as soon as like Aurora looked, or as soon as Enzo said that.
Thank you. Anyways.
Well, next time your book gets grabbed, don't expect me to do anything about it next time. Oh,
She's
what's
gonna
left of
glare at
it?
you.
Next time,
She's
I'll be
just
getting
gonna-
serious next time.
Okay, I actually want to do this. I slap Enzo if I can.
What is your AC,
What is your
Enzo?
AC?
It is exactly 14.
I do
Go
negative
to
1
attacker.
damage. I do negative
No,
1
I'll
damage.
just say you
Shall I
take
roll
1
D4?
damage. I'll say it.
I just right
You
in the
don't roll a
face.
d4. You just do
Children.
1 plus your. Do 1 plus your modifier.
Which is
Gal
0.
seeing Aurora.
No, I'll say there is chip damage. You take 1 hit damage.
Alright.
Seeing that these two are fighting each other, Galvonis is going to get in between them and kind of shove them apart. Children, stop fighting, especially in the corporate office here. They're going to kick us out, not let us back in. And then I won't be able to buy a place out of the temple.
Okay.
She's just gonna cross her arms and storm
Cedar,
out.
what are you doing?
Ceaderbrook?
Ceaderbrook, what are you doing? Gipsy.
Gypsy?
Oh,
Easy,
sorry.
okay.
What's,
Oh, never mind, there
sorry, I
it is.
couldn't hear you. Okay, what's going on?
What are you doing?
doing?
What am I doing? Okay, well, now that we're done. That's 10. That's. I don't.
What is anybody doing in life?
Yeah, I don't got nothing today. Ceaderbrook's just going with the flow.
So we'll just. I guess you guys are just. You're just going with Galvonis since you're going with the flow.
Ooh, that's actually a good point. I actually do want to bug Galvonis. Sure.
You see
Galvanus is trying to
Ceaderbrook now
block out.
immediately behind you.
Galvanus is going to keep pointing out that it has disappointing yard space. No matter what he looks at. And he's just going to act like it's all assumed that he's going to move in with Galvanus.
What is Galvonis' reaction form?
Sorry, I was actually on a different page. What was that?
It's all good. Okay, so Ceaderbrook is following Galvanus as he goes house shopping.
Ah!
Scarbles is here also.
Oh God! God!
Every time you look at a place, Ceaderbrook points out that it has bad yard space.
Then you're probably not gonna like the place that they suggested to me. It's a warehouse.
You asked for the cheapest.
I'm role-playing. I know.
Yeah, well, I suppose it will have to do.
It depends. Do you have 1,500 gold on you?
They didn't say you had to pay it all at once.
I know.
Well, time to hit the trail.
No, I'm kidding.
This is the street
Yeah.
corner.
I have nearly at least 30. 179 coins.
Yes, Enzo.
Are we actually at the warehouse right now?
We
Sure. You guys are at the warehouse. It
This is my
seems old and it
Galvonis'
hasn't been
place.
used in a while.
How shitty does it look?
Oh, it does. It looks like it's seen better days.
Is there like somebody here to like say like, oh, you want to buy this place or something? Like, is there that type of person here?
No, Galvonis got like all the info from a bureau.
Not at the. Yeah.
So there's no one here then.
Yeah, no one is here right now.
Which means that we can sneak inside and take a better peek at it if we wanted to.
Asking me to do my job.
I wasn't asking you to do
You do notice
anything.
that there.
I'll
You
check
do
it
notice that there
out.
is a lock on the door.
Well then.
Is there at least like a window or something?
What were you trying to
Ceaderbrook
sneak
says,
for?
I'll check it out. Ceaderbrook said, if we can sneak in, we'll be able to see it. So Ceaderbrook attempts to sneak into the warehouse.
You sneak in. You crash through one of the windows.
By the way, Aurora's not with you. She walked away as soon as Enzo started being snarky.
Oh, these things are so thin.
Well, that's one way to get in, I suppose.
That wall in particular.
Scarbles now want to get arrested again.
That's why Aurora left.
Okay, Ceaderbrook, as you look inside, this place is empty. Like, there's nothing really in it.
And the
But there is plenty of room to do stuff in this area.
There's glass in my bark.
and whose
There's
fault?
plenty of room for activities.
And yet
If
the
we would be interested in such things.
they're charging they're charging 1,500 for an empty warehouse. I
They said it was
scarce
negotiable.
to think what a normal accommodations would be like in this city.
Sounds to me like you're getting ripped off.
Yeah.
This is why Scarbles lives at monastery.
No offense, Scarbles, but I don't see myself living at your monastery forever. Not exactly a place I'd call home.
Now,
Nor I.
what if
That's
I could
why
get...
Galvonis and I are looking for a place.
I'm sorry, what?
Nothing.
No, I clearly heard you
Roll a
say
deception.
Galvonis and I.
And so, what were you asking?
Shit, I actually forgot what I was saying.
Job.
Oh, yes,
Dingus.
Sorry. What if I could get the price down to, say, 100 gold? Something along those lines.
Oh no!
Galvonis
There's
is
no way.
Galvonis is kind of giving Ceaderbrook the stink eye, and then slowly turns to Enzo. That'd be a hell of a price drop.
If any of you want to roll intelligence or wisdom to see how far you could get this down to, be my guest.
I'm not rolling because I'm not there.
Intelligence. Haha.
Or wisdom.
I don't see either of those.
You don't have your intelligence wisdom caster with you. How dare?
Oh, let's see. Let's go with this one.
How the fuck did Ceaderbrook know this?
Because he's a tree and he's very wise.
Ceaderbrook. Enzo and Ceaderbrook. Somehow you know real estate.
Natural intuition.
You can guess by how much this, by it, like how meh this place is. You could probably get it down to 750 gold.
100.
So you could probably get it down to half of its price with the right rolls.
Negotiations and order.
I'll be honest with
Well,
you.
if you want... Oh, sorry.
This place seems like it's worth half of what you are going to be charged.
Well, that's what I'm thinking, honestly.
That's why you need a partner. You're skilled at assessing the value of habitation location.
Why, that's a brilliant idea, I say with my 9 insight. And my 6 intelligence.
I just have one thing to say about this.
No, you don't.
It's free real estate.
Shut you, don't whisper. Do not whisper into my earphone. Oh. Oof. Oh, okay. Okay, mute.
It's free real estate.
Come on, get your free real estate. It's a house.
Hold on a minute. Okay, I'm pulling up YouTube on my phone. It's time. Should be scared.
Oi.
This is for Galvonis only. Nobody else answer. It's a house. Come get your house, Galvonis.
Okay,
It's a place.
are you guys done whispering?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
That shit is like the anti... No.
Okay, seriously, people stop. Storm.
Going to reap your soul.
Stop it.
I'm evil. You should know me. I'm an antichrist.
Storm, you can do what you want.
I don't even care if he muted me.
Oh,
That's
wait.
worth
I
it.
think we're all muted.
Oh, what?
Meow. Meow.
I think we upset
Oh,
him.
he's saying... Seriously, guys, just stop whispering for Storm.
What's
Hello?
going on?
Okay.
Okay, so Storm, we're not whispering anymore.
Okay. That shit is like
We're
the...
now only being loud.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
It's free real estate.
I'm fine with that. Whispering is like
Anyway,
anti-ASMR for me.
I'm sorry, Storm. We were just looking around.
I had little kids doing that in a class like months ago, and I wanted to drop kick them out of a window. It's like, just
Oh.
pick up. Okay.
Okay,
I'm
anyway.
sorry, Storm.
We're
I
good.
realize.
We're good.
It's free real estate.
Hi, welcome to the show.
Okay, so we're negotiating on prices.
I'm thinking about prices, not negotiating now.
Okay.
We're not
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Ceaderbrook
I'm not
mentioned
there.
that it's probably worth like 750. Enzo agreed.
All right. Let's try putting some money towards that. All right. Duly noted.
And
He's gonna look around. He sees pretty much the entire crew there except for Kai. I notice Kai is the only one who decided not to stalk me on my little real estate outing.
Showed up
It's in the
black.
tree.
Well,
Yeah, I had an exclamation. Forgot about that.
As you guys are talking, you see a man in a business suit walk up.
At this point, by the way,
see
I
you're
only peeked in person.
Okay.
I didn't want you to think in my head
And
was like
you
still in the
are
window.
out?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so the guy... You see a human come up with kind of like a fancy outfit.
I click a
And he
tree.
walked up to all of you. So you're the people interested in this place?
Mildly.
Possibly.
I see.
Vaguely.
Well, as you can see, this place is a bit... What's the word?
Disheveled. Yeah,
If you
yeah,
wanted-
yeah. I was going to say disheveled, but
Well, I'm sure the Bureau informed you that the place is worth about 1,500. But we are willing to negotiate a price.
I hope so. You're not going to get many buyers with that price. Galvonis is going to kind of look over at Enzo and Ceaderbrook. We've been discussing, and we think a price a little more like this would be in order, and he'll scribble down a price of 750 and hand it off to him.
I'll
And
aid his written
Okay.
persuasion.
persuasion check.
Sure.
You want me to make
Roll
it?
insight again.
Or are you gonna
No, Galvonis will, since he's the one. And since Cedar is helping you, you do get advantage. He will. Like,
20.
Hell yeah.
roll up?
say this guy does not have great insight. 10. He looks at the place a bit. I'm sure we could do this. Would you like to pay it in full, or we could set up some sort of... we could set up some sort of, like, pay system until you pay the full price?
Well, seeing as how I don't have 750 on me at the moment, I think a pay order will be in order.
Out of character,
much
I'm
do you
very
have?
curious. How much do we have collectively?
Galvanus has 99?
I have 109.
I have 100 and
Okay, give me a
I have 109 gold and 44 silver.
Scarbles keeps
you
giving
have
all of you her money, so
100
Scarbles only has... So Scarbles only has 52, and also 100.
Alright, let me do math, actually.
Okay, I'll just write one.
One at a time?
No, I'm doing it. It's fine. I'm doing it. It's fine. Enzo, how much do you
I
have?
wanted to do math.
I have 100 gold and 120 silver.
So you have
It's 100 to
112.
1 ratio, so you have
Gold.
112, yeah.
No, it's a 10 to 1.
10 to 1. Okay, I'm way off. I technically have 113.
13.
Gold.
Yeah, so
And
far
silver
it
left
looked like
over.
collectively you guys have 476.
I have
How much do you
152.
have, Dragon? Dragon?
Dragon. Bargain.
Can't you just look at all of my
Dragon died on the
character
way to his
sheets?
home planet.
Oh, why don't you just look at our character sheets? That'd be much easier.
Okay. Yeah, I'll look at your character.
And just do the
sheet.
math.
I have 152, but the other isn't written down because it's magic.
Yeah, let me just look at let me look at Kai. Which is sad that Kai fell asleep. Oh wow. He has a lot of gold.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Okay, so Enzo,
Yes.
how much do you have?
I said 100 gold and 120 silver.
Oh yeah. Okay, so with all of your money combined, you only have 647.
Pretty damn close to the halfway mark if we saved up a little more.
Yeah.
Hey, keep in mind, we would have wanted to buy, like furniture too.
Oh, that reminds me. I wish I was there right now.
Again, he said that you can do like payment plan.
But it's also true in case if we didn't want to do it all at once. Then we would be broke.
I offer Galvanis 100 gold for part of his down payment.
And Galvonis will put 50 into there, so there'll be 150 total.
I will also wait. I'm not there. You don't have me there. Haha.
You're not there.
Wish I was there.
150 for the first down payment. I suppose that can work. But
Scarbles
we
can
must
add more if you
also
want.
Talk about.
I think we're
He
good.
raises an eyebrow at you. Oh.
I think we're good for now.
Yes, but we also need to talk about. I think we need to talk about how much of a payment plan you want. I'll pay it how much.
I'm sure we can work that out later.
The remaining balance is
Very well.
600 gold.
Listen, Tom Nook. I'll get the money to you when I
Please
get
can
them.
do
How
math.
did you know that was my... Excuse me. My name is Ted Nook.
Yeah.
Sure it is. I'm sure we can work out the payments over time.
Very well. 150 down payment sounds fair.
Alright. Hand off the money
looks-
to him, and
He will hand you a contract, basically. Basically, he is just asking you who will be living here, and yeah, basically who will be living here.
Galvonis will sign down his name, and he'll kind of look at everyone else. I fully admit I was originally just looking for a place for myself, but looks like there's enough room for everybody.
The warehouse would be awfully lonely in a big city.
And he'll offer the quill to anybody else.
I will happily join you in this venture.
Okay, I have nothing for Aurora. I'm just gonna have her come back, by the way.
Okay. You see them. You see Ceaderbrook signing his name.
I'm curious how many. I'm curious if we should.
Shut that damn music box off!
I can't.
Child!
Oh. What is that sound?
Ted, why'd you bring your daughter to work today?
Aurora will walk up to the crew.
Hello.
What's going on?
Hello.
We're buying up.
We're becoming homeowners.
Oh? Okay, sure.
We're getting a place so we can stop having to sleep in the monastery.
Oh, we just have to sign the contract if we're all joint venturing this.
If you...
Scarbles will not see what's wrong with monastery.
Drugs and she'll sign.
I'm curious how far away. How far away is this from the monastery?
From the
From the
actual monastery, it's a bit of a distance walk.
I'm guessing like most like a mile, maybe 2.
Yeah, it's like 2 miles away.
2 miles.
This is
a bit of
huge
a
city.
walk.
This is a big city.
E.
What section of the city is this in?
We're in the
Of
lowest
lower
section.
City is.
This is the common district, but you can ask him like what part of the common district this is in, because you were not informed of that.
That is also true.
What parts of the city are nearby?
Oh, this is the old common crafting district. It has been abandoned since we've made the higher crafting district.
Neat. Out of blunt curiosity, who owned this place last?
Oh, I believe it was some gnome. He made some sort of toy, I suppose.
Okay, out of blunt curiosity,
I'll get out my breaching.
can I roll history to see if like ever got me anything from the city?
Sure.
Because I'm like, I actually want to. God damn it, natural
No.
one.
No.
Don't remember.
No, Galvonis. I know you were
But,
thinking about like furniture and human habitation, but have you ever played Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 and done the create a skating park mode?
Oh my god, you're gonna make a freaking skate park, guys.
Oh no, it's better. What the fuck was the one game that I played? Trying to remember. Skate 3. Skate 3.
Oh, skate.
But Ceaderbrook, as soon as you bring out the breezy leaf, he's just like, yes, that's the toy that he apparently created.
Ooh, it's meant to be.
This is ironic.
I believe he moved up to the higher district after that. Storm, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh. I'm guessing Dragon fell asleep.
I'm guessing because we have not heard from him.
It is
Yeah.
getting pretty late.
Yeah, it's 2 in. We should probably call it soon.
Yeah, I'll just say, after buying your place, I'm guessing all of you sign it, and probably Kai will sign this, since I imagine.
I would say that Ceaderbrook is surprisingly shrewd as a negotiator, and he does request that anyone that signs in pay some part of the down payment.
Oh, I will do that. I will pay up half of my gold, so I'll pay 50 front.
Okay, so you've got paid 200.
Scarbles pay 50. Scarbles help randos get a house. Scarbles still not
250.
understand what's so wrong with monastery.
You can take 6 off of that. Ceaderbrook will
Yeah,
take
I know.
6
I know.
From
So now you guys owe 500. How much is Enzo giving?
100.
Ooh.
Jesus.
he's coming in
Okay.
at the same
400.
mistake as Ceaderbrook.
So-
Ceaderbrook now puts in 110.
Okay, let me get this straight. For Scarbles, it's 50. Venom, Aurora, it's 50, so 100. Enzo just paid 100, so now it's 250. Ceaderbrook put how much in?
10 more. Now it's 110.
Okay, 110
Oh.
plus 250 is 360. And how much did
I
Galvonis put
find
in?
hilarious.
Galvonis put in 49 gold, 15 silver, and 38 copper.
I hate you.
He put in 50 gold.
Okay, so in total, unless my math is off, you guys put in 410.
There we go. Not a bad
yeah.
down payment.
Oh, we're already over halfway done with it, which is great.
We're halfway there.
Oh,
He will take the contract and say, if there's anybody else who wishes to join in, inform me and I will send the contract to be updated.
Okay.
And he will hand you basically a...
key to the place.
Yep, he will hand you the key to the place and a stamp. So, congratulations. Whatever your crew's name now owns an abandoned warehouse.
Okay,
The random.
not to
since this is
dissuade
a-
about owning this property, but we need a name for our crew.
We don't need a name for a crew, but we at least need a name for our place.
That too, or both, or yes, both.
Yeah. I don't want to force a name for our crew until it feels right.
Quest mount.
Like someone looks for our group in particular or something.
And he kind of does the hand thing in front of the building, or in front of the warehouse.
What, you mean like the square hand thing, like you're kind of framing it?
No, like the, like he does,
Doctor Strange?
no, it's sort of like an arc, like he says the name that he just did, and he does like the hands in an arc sort of thing. It's like quest mount. Like he's trying to make the name sound magical.
Well, here's what we need to decide later. No, each of us are probably going to have our own room for Scarbles, not 100% on that.
Well, I mean, it's right now
room
we have to
anyways.
build walls, which actually brings me to the point. Before that guy goes, we'll figure this out later. I don't want to deal with this tonight since we're getting ready to stop. But I asked him about like where you can buy furniture near here, since it's a craftsman district.
Well, so you said dipshit.
I heard,
Dipshit.
I heard that too.
He tells you basically that you can, one, buy pre-made or get some people to basically make custom areas. He will give you some suggestions of places.
All right.
So I guess with that, we will end the campaign here.
Okay.
Bye, everybody.
End of campaign.
Bye,
Goodbye,
everybody.
everyone.
Or session.
Yeah, see you guys.
2.
Yeah, on the
Good
Twitch
night.
channels
Thanks for
every
listening.
day.